Man, I just got done not eating and drinking for 3 days, and this is what happened. See, there's a reason why I did not eat or drink for 3 days. As a matter of fact, when I was going through my spiritual journey, when I first just got connected back to God, one of the things that I had read as I was soul searching, reading the Bible, was that there was this place in scripture where the disciples were trying to cast out this demon from this young boy, but for some reason they did not have the power to do it. And so when Jesus came back, he rebuked the spirit, and the spirit came out of the boy. And then the disciples were confused because they were like, why could we not cast him out? Because it seems like they had done it before. And what Jesus said to them is that this thing comes only through fasting and prayer. And one of the reasons why this struck me so hard is because at the time, this was about, I think in 2011, I was really struggling with smoking. I was smoking Black & Milds and I was addicted to them, and I did not know how to stop. No matter how much I prayed, no matter how much I tried to get rid of this bad habit, it just seemed to be something that had a hold of me. And so when I read this scripture, I went to visit my pastor at the time, Pastor Deblier Snell, and he kind of told me and showed me a book on fasting that was written by Jensen Franklin. And so it's entitled Fasting, and it was one of the greatest books that I read because it helped me to see the different types of fast. And so I decided, because I was a very resolute guy, I was a person that had strong willpower, I needed to do something that I would actually struggle with. And so I knew not eating for 3 days, I could probably do that in my sleep, but not eating or drinking was something that I've seen in the Bible. And so I decided to adopt that into my own lifestyle. And what happened was amazing, because after I got done with that fast, that desire to smoke was taken up out of me. It just completely took itself away, that it wasn't as strong as it was before. And so I realized that there was some power in fasting. And so recently I had been going through basically a spiritual low. As a pastor, you know, there's a weight of a lot of things that happen, whether it's the funerals that happen, whether it's all the stressors that come through the day, and I needed to be spiritually re-energized. And so I decided to go ahead and do this 3-day fast again. And one of the beautiful things is that there were a lot of benefits that came out of this fast, and I want to share that with you today. The first benefit is that I started to lose more weight. Of course, you know, that's something that's going to be a byproduct of not eating and drinking. But the reason why this is important is because I felt like fasting actually helped my metabolism speed up. See, I had hit a plateau. I was exercising regularly. I was eating the right foods, but I still wasn't losing weight. But when I ended this fast, one of the things that I saw is not only did I drop weight, but then my plateau actually started to break, and I was starting to lose weight again. And so it helped my body to be able to break through that wall that you sometimes get in your weight loss journey in order to go to the next level. The second thing that it did was it helped really clear my spirit. Even though my stomach was hungry and I was struggling really about the second day, one of the things that I learned is that I was just in a better mood. I had been walking around kind of a little irritable, a little moody sometimes, as my wife would say, but it was an amazing feeling because I had this underlying peace that kind of just kept me where there were things coming and it didn't even really bother me. And so there was a spiritual calmness, there was a spiritual soundness that happened as I went through this fast. The third thing that happened was that it actually helped me to, as you can see in the background over here, to re-engage my creative side. So I'm starting to take piano lessons again. And it's one of the most peaceful, soothing things. It's also very challenging. It helps my brain to work, my motor, cognitive functioning skills to improve. It's just been a great aspect of the fast that kind of brought me back into this place. And last but definitely not least, this fast definitely helped me get closer to God. And see, one of the reasons why this is important is because a lot of people are going through periods where they're stuck, periods where they're trying to connect spiritually, but they can't, periods where they are trying to hear from God, but there's something that's blocking them, or they're not able to hear, they feel like he's silent. And I just encourage you to kind of look up fasting, go see your doctor, see what your diet and what your body can able to handle, because mine is different from yours. But I believe that if you incorporate some sort of fasting, and what I did during that period was I simply made time to read more of of the Bible, made more time to pray, and kind of cut out outside things. Like I didn't watch a lot of TV. I wasn't scrolling on social media, but I was trying to tune in and lock in to what the Spirit was trying to say. So I just encourage you, if you're like high in anxiety, if you're high in stress, if you're high in the just all the trials and things that are just overwhelming you, take some time away, try fasting so that you can get a peace in your spirit, that you can get a calmness in your spirit, and that you can get connected or reconnected to God. So fasting, I did not eat for 3 days. I did not drink water either, and it's been a blessing to me. Let me know if you've ever fasted before in the comments, and tell me what effect it's had on not only your body physically, but also your mind mentally and your soul spiritually. This is Wale Ade. Please, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless.